What's up, guys? DRJ here, bringing you some domination on Dome. Emphasis on domination. Capital D on Dome. I don't know why I said that. But, oh, you thought I wasn't going to use the FMGs? Trick, it's on you. Fuck everybody who keeps talking shit about them. I love them, they're my favorite weapon. I can only imagine what I'd be doing to people if I had some decent fucking ping and this thing wasn't a laggy piece of shit. I absolutely love them, they're fantastic. Not a fan of ADSing. And even if you're ADSing, it's not like fucking ADSing takes... I love like people talking about ADSing as if like that takes skill, especially with Stalker and bullshit like that. But anyway, I went into this match with the goal of wanting to try out the, what is it, the Osprey, or I don't know what the fuck it is, the 17 kill streak assault thing. Got my chance because this team was full of big fucking morons, and I like to get a lot of kills, and they couldn't be happier to oblige me. Probably should have just stuck around and grabbed a Moab, but what can I say? Can only chain the inner beast for so long before I'm forced to go charging in there. Oh, thank you, helicopter, for saving my life. Oh, and another moron. So right now I've got the what is that? The 7-point chopper up. There's 17 already. Oh, like I said, I should have just gone for the Moab. You know, actually, I made a mistake here. No, it was a mistake in hindsight because I didn't realize this. But you die. I don't realize you could die if you pull in this. Looks like I just got killed. Should have just kept going. You know, to be honest, the entire time in Call of Duty Black Ops, I didn't realize. I thought like you were just like warped off the map or something like that every time you pulled in a kill streak. I didn't realize that you just died. I think I died every time I called in like a Huey gunship. Oh, that lasted a long time. So unfortunately, I now have one death, which is really frustrating. And like I said, I figured this out after I was over with the map. I think I ended up doing this 2 or 3 times. Kind of embarrassing. This map is, I want to say it's an easy map to do well on because it's not necessarily. It's really easy to end up getting gangbanged one way or the other. My teammates weren't the biggest fucking morons I've ever played with, which was nice. And this map turns into a lot of close quarter combat, which I really enjoy. Fuck grenades. So what ends up happening is you get a lot of kills if you're not a complete retard. I'm gonna try to cap this point by myself, but it's fucking suicide because it takes so long to cap points. And another grenade. I'm gonna eat that one because I like eating grenades and people don't throw them often enough. So, let's talk about weapons. You know, I've had a few people, when we're looking at the, my gameplays are starting to ask for different weapons, and, okay, so 2 things, I want to address this. Number 1, regardless of what weapons I use, I record in batches, so oftentimes I'm playing, I still only have, like, I think I have 14 hours logged into this game, so not a lot of time in Modern Warfare 3. That means that, like I said, when I sit down to play, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and unlock and play the whole fuck ton of weapons. So you're going to be seeing clips of where I basically unlock something, and I've unlocked more or less a couple different Kimbo style weapons, and then the one sub, and I do want to play with a few of the other subs, and I still haven't even unlocked them yet. So when I hit a bigger rank or unlock some more guns, I mean, you guys will see those, but like I said, I don't have hours and hours to spend unlocking all those different weapons and playing around with them, so cut me some slack. That being said, I do love the FMGs, and they are probably my favorite class gun that I've played with thus far. Camping piece of dog shit. You know, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of ADSing. I think Stalker takes whatever. Well, there was no real downside to ADSing, it's just that I prefer to hipfire, and these things give you a fantastic way to do that. You know, ADSing is absolutely brutal, horrifically nasty, and Stalker makes it atrociously effective. A lot of the assault rifles in this game are just brutal, and whoops, should have reloaded earlier, caught me with my pants down. Anyway, like I said, a lot of the assault rifles in this game are just brutal, deadly, nasty. I think I have a couple rounds coming up where I do actually go Type 95 on one of those long distance maps, which is just kind of a joke, goofy. But I think that the strongest class in game thus far is basically any sub, any assault with blind eye and you know, assassin, things like that. I think these guns, while they are very effective and they are really strong, that the big downside of them is that when you're firing them off, you are just one constant red blip on the radar. Anyone who doesn't have their head up their ass is probably going to be running gunning for you. So they kill fast, they're a lot of fun to use, but like I said, against smart players, you should be dying instantly because you should be all over the radar when you're using a class like this, because you don't have a silencer. So anyways, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, that sucks, didn't kill him, I'll just run away. Oh my god, that's their spawn. Too bad I'm not running, whatchamacallit in this game. Specialist, with all the fast reload, that would have saved me from a few deaths here, would have picked up at least one Moab, Jesus Christ. Should start running these things. These would probably be a pretty effective build. On that certain maps to grab a few Moabs. Like I said, I probably could have gotten at least a couple Moabs on this map if I had been working for it. Maybe running Specialist. I think for most classes, I don't think that Sleight of Hand is really necessary unless, like I said, you are... Depends on which gun you're using. Some of them, like these guns, seem to reload a little bit faster than normal. That being said, you know, if you're trying to go for a Moab, get 25 kills in a row, you probably want every last advantage you can get, which means you're going to be wanting to run Specialist and get Sleight of Hand. You are a camper and you deserve to die. This section is really nasty because they can come from multiple directions at one time. Gotta keep reloading those things. And there's a bunch of exploding barrels right inside this little container. And really easy to die accidentally. Pretty hesitant to want to grab A here because it just is way too easy to die, and as soon as a teammate comes over and wants to help out, I will jump on top of it with them. But solo capping this game takes a long time, and it's way too easy to have a Predator missile rain on your head or anything else. Not in a great hurry to die. Especially running Assault, you know, there's added emphasis on playing a little bit more defensively as opposed to normal. Like I said, I cannot buy a teammate to come over and help me out. These things definitely have some nastier recoil. And as soon as I do, like I said, I will jump on this point, but they are not. Probably could have capped it by myself, like I said right now, knowing what I know in hindsight, but in general I think it's suicide to grab solo cap most points. Unless you absolutely know for a fact that nobody else is there and your teammate is pushed past them. Okay, kind of got a little luck there. Number 2 Osprey. I'm going to lay down here, try not to die. Too crowded, okay. Just have to settle for dying instead. Not really sure what happened there. My aim was a little bit off. Kind of embarrassing. So, basically what you're seeing right here, this is why I will never run Osprey ever again. I think it's just far too effective for a whole bunch of different reasons to run basically the payload. Number one, when you have a kill streak like this, you have to find cover. And you can't use it until you find cover, basically. Otherwise you die like I did earlier. Like I said, probably lost the Moab, whatever. The second thing is that Pavlo just seems to be much more effective at getting kills. They last longer, and then they're killing people while you're also running around and killing people as well. So it's like a double team. Plus, they're adding to your other streak, and I believe that this is adding to my streak as well. But like I said, it's a double tag team juice of being able to bring another helicopter in the air, force people to try to shoot at that while you're shooting at them as well, and it's pretty awesome. So you can see right here, all these guys are undercover. Not getting a whole lot of kills with this. I would love to get a whole lot more. Looks like I might have squeezed one through the building there or something. I'm not sure why I'm getting little marks here and there. I think they're in the bunkers, and maybe I should switch to the other camera. There is a hole somewhere in there. I don't know how and why some guys show up on the mini-map and other guys don't. Because I can see them getting those little markers, so I keep pelting over there. I don't really know how that works out. This is my first time using the Osprey, like I said, probably my last. Seems to be much more effective to run those 7, 9, 12 kill streaks and have them constantly reload and be feeding off of each other. So we had a decent team that time, not horrific, and that's what happens. You know, like I said, I'm still looking for some average people who want to play consistently on PC, that are interested in beating ass at this game. If you're interested, just send me an email, dinowritingjesus@gmail.com. Stop sending me random invites on Steam because I have no idea what those are for. I get them all the time. You have to be in the US, you have to play this game, you can't be horrendous, you have to be pulling positive KDs, and hopefully you like to beat ass. So that's all I'm asking for. If anyone's interested, like I said, send me that email.